First gassed fill up. Dude, this is the first time seeing the car in the light. It's insane. And something that I never even noticed before is there's actually a metallic flake to this paint. Dude, insanely cool. Oh my God. I posted that video 6 years ago. It's been 6 years since I finished my dream Rocket Bunny BRZ. When I first started my channel, I made a video saying, it's my dream to have a Rocket Bunny BRZ and boost it and do all these things. Well, we did that, and I never thought that I would ever change the BRZ. I thought I would keep that car forever in time. And for the longest time, it stayed this way, and I've been very content with it. But in all honesty, I think it's time for some change. About 4 years ago, we started Street Hunter. Originally, we started with an 890 Supra, then we moved on to a 400Z, and then we did a C8, then we did a new BRZ. And I never knew if I was ever gonna make a wide body kit for the BRZ, just because Pan-Am as a whole has made such an impression on me of what I've wanted and what I've liked that I thought it would be really difficult to create a kit that would be unique and different from the Pan-Am kit. And it took us a few years, but we finally did it. And now it's time for me to embrace that and convert this car to a Street Hunter wide body. You know what we're doing today.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Considering we're standing in front of this, we're doing the BRZ stuff?
Yeah. Is the doctor in?
If it's removing organs, then the doctor's in. But
The doctor's in today.
we're removing organs!
The doctor's in. The Ripperino is about to go down on Miley Reno.
I'm going down to Miley?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
You've been waiting all your life for this.
I want revenge.
Today we're gonna be taking off the whole entire Pan-Am kit on this car. I'm gonna be switching it out for a Street Hunter BRZ kit. So at this point in the video, you may be asking yourself, damn, do they know how to uninstall and reinstall a whole new wide body kit? Have they ever done that before? Have they ever put a body kit on a car before?
Maybe 100 times.
Maybe 100 times.
Maybe 100.
A lot.
TJ can put it on. I'll take it apart.
We are the original wide body bag and king boys.
No longer bag.
No
Still
longer
bag.
No longer bag.
Former
Still
bag. Still bag. No.
Later.
No. We gotta do the inside of the.
What?
Whatever. Sure. Whatever.
From what I remember, this should just all come right off. Now, while I'm taking this off, this is a great time to show you guys that we are doing a couple maintenance things for your giveaway Supra. Because it's a brand new transmission and it has a T56, you need to make sure you change the fluid once the gearbox has kind of been ran through a little bit, which it has. So today we're gonna be doing a full flush on that, and we're also gonna be adding some extended studs because we're gonna add a slight little spacer to get you guys better fitment on the front end. Now the giveaway ends on the 18th of this month. By the time I'm filming this at 7 days, you guys probably have 5 days left. If you have not entered to win the Mark IV giveaway Supra, what are you doing? Head over to thehuntingcompany.com and get your entries right now, because every $1 you spend will get you 1 entry towards winning this fast Supra. And we just dropped a few new things, including these posters. Every poster has been signed by moi, maybe even the little Pepperino. Might sign a few. Can't promise that though. I can't promise that, but maybe. So if you guys want to get your entries, time's running out, and the winner's gonna get flown out to take delivery of this car and go for the little ride, so I make sure that you don't. That would be bad. I think this thing will all just come off. Watch this. Look at how stuck this is.
Oh my God.
Body kit, son. Just a little thick. So when we designed this whole Street Hunter kit, we designed it with the thought that someone with a previous kit could install it and cover everything.
Well, technically,
from
you do a replacement.
Yeah, but I'm really curious to see where these holes line up and how much it covers in the side skirt area.
Until your throat gets sore. Jump on the direct express.
I just want to do a little history check on here. Look, a little crack right there, a little bend and squish right here. If you didn't know, TJ ran into that car. Very long time ago when it had its stock bumper and the active arrow. There's a reason why it didn't work. You never saw it again on the channels because you backed this guy up.
That is so not 100% true.
TJ,
The active arrow like didn't ever really work on that car.
it didn't work But he made sure it didn't work. This is just a little evidence, and today is the day we bury it.
Oh.
It always makes me so sad to see all the rocks that get everywhere. Don't wide body your car. Unless it's with a street hunter. Got him. Filleted like a fish.
I remember we stuffed the front of the cowls with these foam to get it to stop going back and forth and shaking on the freeway.
Direct express. Let's make it right. Don't be a spoiled brat, baby. Get out tonight.
One of these bolts is so ultra mega stripped underneath the car. But to support this big, heavy front bumper, we had these like aluminum plates made that bolted the chassis. And one of them that's bolted to the chassis on the inside left a long time ago. When we hammered in this fender well, we completely hammered in the hardware holding in this fender, which is a pretty common thing with these cars, or when you do wide bodies to this kind of stuff. But like, look at where my wrench is right now. That fender and hardware mounting location has been ultimately set there forever. Thankfully, I can still get a wrench on it, but when we pull this fender off, it's... This logo has been on here for 6 years, and it's time that that logo goes goodbye. A little bit of brake parts cleaner, a little bit of Scotch-Brite, and voila, overhaul, Miley, refreshment. She's gonna be a clean girl. So for those of you who don't know the story on this car, this was the car that I really say birthed my whole entire channel. Whenever I meet you guys at meet and greets or see you out in public, the first thing that you say is, I started watching when you put the exhaust on the BRZ. This car has been with me since the very beginning. Actually, it wasn't my first car on the channel, but I sold my E90 328i to get a BRZ because Calvin got a BRZ in manual, and I thought it was just the coolest thing at the time. This thing has been through tons of renditions, it's had tons of different first-time mods ever done on this car. So it's kind of cool to actually do something again on this car and get our hands on it and to revisit our old work to see how it was. We've been doing this for a very long time, and ever since the birth of Street Hunter, I knew that one day this might actually be a reality. But now that everything has been stripped off the whole entire car, fenders, front bumper, all the body pieces, all the necessary hardware, it's time for us to do an unboxing on our Street Hunter kit. Okay, so here we have every new piece from the Street Hunter kit. I called them, I applied for a sponsorship, and they gave us a 5% discount, so shout out to Street Hunter. If you guys wanna run Street Hunter, they'll be linked down below. Honestly, Street Hunter's on the up and coming. They're gonna take over the game. They're based in California. They're ran by young, go-getting individuals, and seriously, just massive shout out to Street Hunter. They're taking over the whole game, and we're honored to be running them. Now, this kit is a little bit more complicated than the Pandem kit. There's a few more pieces, but one of the things I love most is that it has full fender replacements. And when it goes to mounting wide bodies and figuring out where to start, it's usually a good place to start is something that's gonna be replaced off the car. This will pretty much set the whole entire tone and spacing for the whole kit. We're just gonna get right after it. We're gonna start drilling out all these holes and mount each fender and work our way front to back. And when you purchase a Street Hunter kit, oftentimes they send out Dylan to help you install them. So
yeah, I come with every order, so.
Yes, so if you are ordering a kit and you need a little bit of help or you want an extra hand installing it, this comes free with your purchase. It doesn't come free. This is satire. Please, no one email about this. A little trimming, a little drilling. Your boy.
I literally
Your boy.
can't wait to...
Your boy.
How many times have we been here? This is TJ every time.
it out.
At the end of this conversation, this exact conversation that we have every single time, this is TJ. You're right.
They don't know what you're talking about. Little mock test. Just followed all of the drilling points on the fender. Just went in blindly just to show my trust and faith of its fitment. Just finished trimming out this little thin portion of where some of the frame lines through. I'm gonna get some hardware. We're gonna loosely mount all this, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And
slide under there.
Isn't that a beautiful thing when everything just lines right up? Literally have every piece of hardware in, and I forgot to do the pinch weld one. Get a little shot right here. Gotta get all the way underneath.
Ready for this? Watch this fitment. Oh my god. That is truly something that you just don't always see anymore. Look at that. Are you kidding me?
So one thing I really like about the 300 kit is that it comes with a chassis mounted splitter. So in theory, or not in theory, you can, when the bumper is on and the chassis is on, you can literally stand on the front of the splitter because it uses the crash bar support system. And we were a little bit nervous that it wasn't gonna work with this big intercooler, but ours actually clears it, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling the whole entire chassis mount section. 300 comes with all the hardware necessary needed, and all these mounts are nice and pretty and powder coated, and it makes it all easy. So I have to sneeze.
Again?
Damn.
Drum kits, that would be super helpful. Modify some of the brackets and stuff. My only guess, it would be probably like a fourth, because that's. Oh, gee.
Nice, dude.
How's your backside looking? Because I have like, I can't move the bottom. It's more so the top. Like you see, if you can see.
I think this is perfect for me.
You see my finger up here?
Uh-huh.
Like it almost needs to like.
Come forward a little bit.
If you look at the gap in here, like I'm really close at my bottom, so the top needs to just like ever so slightly come up and in.
Let's do that. Tuan, can you do me a favor? I know I asked this of you. I'm in love. I'm in love. Maybe I'll actually start.
Oh!
Tuan, why'd you fucking put it there?
Hey, what? Why'd you run over it?
That was on purpose.
No, it wasn't.
It actually was.
No, it wasn't.
That's the product testing and strength and durability you can expect with Street Hunter. You can even step on it accidentally, put all your weight behind it. Unfazed. Go to streethunterdesigns.com, order your kit. This is why I love Widebody kits, and I feel like I am channeling my younger self just looking at this whole entire thing. Like, look at it from this perspective right here.
Just in a matter of a couple hours, we are transforming the look of this whole entire car, and it just gives it a whole different presence, different style.
I love how you can have a car and feel like you got a whole new car just by adding a body kit. Now granted, they're not cheap, there's a lot of work that goes involved, and there's so many things that go involved with it. But when you love a chassis, you can have multiple different looks on that chassis just by running different kits. And I love that. And speaking of that, running different kits, we designed this whole entire Gen 1 kit to fit over other kits. Now, what does it mean when I say that? Well, I previously had a Pandem V3.5, so it's a Pandem V3 kit.
We purposely, and this was the coolest thing, designed this kit to have higher arch lines so that it actually covers and amounts to different point locations that the Pandem kit did. Because imagine if this had different mounting spots or very similar mounting spots as the Pandem kit. When you would go to like drill holes, you'd be overlapping sections and it would get really ugly. And for example, look down here. You see how there's a hole right behind this? There's a couple holes that are close, and this one's a little close. You have a mounting hole, a mounting location right there. This, when it sits up, it actually goes up a little bit. You can't really see it, but it hits almost like 3/4 of an inch higher, and you're able to still install the kit and not have overlapping holes. Like here's another example. When this goes down, that's slightly in a different spot. And I'm just really proud of the ingenuity that went behind it, because this was designed for people that not only have a brand new car that they want a wide body, but this car has been out for so long. It's such a popular car to do wide bodies on. So we're like, let's make sure that when we design ours, you can still run this on cars that already have different body kits. So when you want to switch to ours because it's the best, it makes it a little bit easier when doing that. That's f***ing rad. Hold on.
Do it again, do it again, do it again. That's gonna pop in your face. Don't do it. Calvin, stop! Okay, so we just got the front bumper all drilled out. We also added end caps on both sides. This front bumper is actually available for stock body cars too. It'll be on the website soon. But we had to make a few corrections to the mold because the stock body front bumper has a little bit more underpaneling, so it bolts into this whole front. All I'm telling you is, if you have a stock body, FRS, Gen 1, or B or Z, and you want this aggressive front bumper, which is coined our look, it's coming for stock body. Be patient. Actually, a bunch of stuff's coming for stock body. Fenders, side skirts, rear bumper canards, trunk.
Oh, that was so good.
Look how quickly this whole thing comes together. That's what's crazy about like fender replacements. Is it just goes so fast when it fits well. Kevin wants both those up from the inside because this was different on that side. He said he just didn't have the best. Surfboard.
Oh, his knees in my.
Sorry. Dude. Well, maybe if you were helping.
I felt my nuts torsion, bro.
You just have to put more pressure on the front of it.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time.
I can't believe I didn't do that sooner. I just want to show this for reference. This kit does come with a like underblade, I guess you would call it, of arrow for the side skirt. We're not going to be attaching this for now, but there is a more finished look with this. This is going to be much better suited once the car is painted and finally hard mounted. This is more like something we would do after it comes back from paint. So I just want to reference that we are not going to be installing this now, but it will go on, and seeing this thing lined up, it's going to be so good.
I'm just gonna match.
As long as those two corners right there are fine, then let's just put it off that.
Damn, that looks good.
That looks sick, dude. Yeah. For some reason, it looks better than Calvin's car. Calvin's car, like, I'm proud of that car. We spent a lot more time on it, and I think it fits a little better because of that. But everything lined up super well, and this car just looks a little more aggressive. Subconsciously, you know it makes over 500 horsepower, so you're like, pretty sick, dude.
This one looks the part, or like it has the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they, like the horsepower and the aggressive styling kind of match a little more.
Yeah.
That's what we call a one-day install and install. I'm gonna leave SOS to finish all the minute little body work and all the trimming that needs to be done because I've been down that road of doing trimming and they're like, hey, you over-trimmed this, now we gotta redo it. So we got the kit fitted, now it's time for SOS to put some paint down and get it all finished up. I'm hyped on it. I know there was a lot of support from you guys in the comments to do it, so I'm glad we pulled the trigger on it. Don't forget that we're like 6 days out from the Mark IV Super Giveaway from ending, so if you haven't already, grab those entries because the winner's gonna get flown out here to say what's up, meet us, drive the car, and get ready to take it home. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you boys in the next episode. Peace out, and keep